All right, so tell me, what's something that has ever happened to you, an experience you once had that will live on with you forever?
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
That would be the day I almost married a single mother without knowing. And funny enough, that is not even the reason the relationship ended.
What happened?
Now, this is how everything started. I went for one job interview like that. I saw her there. Both of us was there for the same interview. So I went in before her, did my interview, came out and sat down outside because they say make I no go. Immediately I came out, she came close to me and sat down. She looks nervous, as if she was afraid. Probably it's her first time of going for an interview. So she now asked me, what kind of question did they ask you inside? I told her everything I could remember. She thanked me and went inside. That's literally our conversation. After the interview, we exchanged contact. So a few days later, she called me. She asked if they have contacted me. I said no. Then she laughed and told me they have given her the job. I congratulated her and said I was happy for her. And I thought maybe that was our last conversation. But then she kept calling me every time and we kept talking every day. And now so friendship takes starts. And it was a very strong friendship.
Okay.
Months passed and we're still talking. At some point, I realized I liked this girl. But the problem there was we had become good friends that I was scared of spoiling everything. So I kept that into myself, only to find out later that she liked me.
Yes! Yes! Oh!
So when she finally said it, I almost fainted with happiness. So I said, all these times you liked me. And she said, all this while you never knew. And that's how we started the relationship. And honestly, it was beautiful. Everything felt peaceful and made directly from heaven. Well, eventually I got another job, different from where she was working. And everything was going well, life was moving forward. And eventually we started talking about marriage. And our families knew about each other. And everything was like, I don't know how to explain it or put it to you guys. But everything was good and better. And I was very happy. We even started marriage counseling. And at that point, I was already seeing my future wife. So one day the counselor asked us if we have known our genotype. And we said no. And he said he's sorry for not bringing it up from the beginning. But we have to go and do the test. And we didn't fight it. And went to do the test like he said. And when the results came out, that was when our excitement ceased.
Why? What happened?
Because we were not compatible.
My friend.
I remember staring at the paper for a long time. Maybe if I continue looking, the result may change. But for where we talked, we prayed, we tried looking for another way, but the reality was just there. Neither of us wanted to bring children into the world while knowing the risks. After looking for solutions without any results, we later ended it. To me, that's one of the hardest decisions I've ever made. For months, I was trying to heal, and eventually, gradually, I begin to move on. So now, let me just skip to the interesting part of this story. One day like that, I was just talking with friends about my past experience with this genotype, something like that. And I mentioned her name. Like I was talking about this lady in details. And coincidentally, someone inside the group knows this lady. And during our conversation, the guy casually said, you know this lady you're talking about has a son, right?
What are you saying?
And I laughed and I said, there are thousands of people out there with the same name. So it cannot be the one I'm talking about. And I said, okay, I know who you're talking about. And that's her younger brother, the small one. But the guy looked at me and said, guy, that boy you are saying is not her brother. It's her son from her past marriage. I felt my stomach drop. Apparently, the boy she has been introducing as the last born of the family was actually her son. And for that long period of time, I have never suspected anything. And that's not the most painful part of it. Like the boy was not giving birth to out of wedlock. She was married before.
Jesus.
And according to what I heard, they said the marriage became very toxic. Some even said she actually used to fight with her husband until the man eventually left.
Yeah? This is shocking.
Now, whether every details were true or not, I couldn't confirm. But what shocked me wasn't the rumor. It was the fact that I spent 2 years with someone and never knew such a huge part of her life. I asked her and she didn't deny it. She just said she's sorry. After all, we are not even compatible, so she don't even want to explain herself to me. Till today, I don't even know what is even paining me. Is it the relationship that ended because of genotype? Or realizing later that there was a secret I was never told, as big as a child in a marriage? Like you have a child in marriage and we are about to get married and you didn't tell me. So sometimes I will just sit down and think, what if this genotype can't match? I might have gone all the way into that marriage without even knowing anything about the lady. And honestly, the thought of that alone scared me. So I think this is the end of the story. Nothing interesting anymore. Me, I don't have any advice, but all I will say is, no be all bad news be bad thing.